clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And here is the national anthem of Morocco. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Brahim Diaz, Peter, is a good example of the best of Spanish and the best of Africa. He's quick, he's agile, he's very good at taking the ball on the turn in tight spaces. He definitely has that element of the street footballer in him, which makes him a very exciting watch.
Okay, interesting. Unahi. Here come Brazil on the counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And it's Guimarães. Bruno Guimarães stood his ground strongly. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Rafinha, Bruno Guimarães, Rafinha, played back in, Mazraoui, and the counter is on. El Ainaoui, now it's Brahim Diaz, Hakimi, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Danilo. A heavy challenge. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Marquinhos. Casemiro. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That's a cute ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And he's there to clear it. In again. Oh, what a climb! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a throw. Bruno Guimaraes. Strong running down that left flank. In with the challenge. Rafinha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Marquinhos played over towards the opposite flank. Riyad. Diop moved on forwards. Overhit and out of play. Vinicius Junior. Marquinhos. Neymar. Rafinha. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And it's Neymar. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Rafinha. That's an excellent interception. Mazraoui chasing after it. He's found a way through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's El Ainaoui. And it's played forward. Rafinha. Rafinha shifted upfield. Unahi. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. Mazraoui. Mazraoui going full steam ahead down the left flank. Crunching tackle. And here's Brahim Diaz. He's having a shot! That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Guimaraes. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Riyad. Diop. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Hakimi, gently done. And it's Hakimi. Rafinha. Diop cuts it out. Brahim Diaz tries to think it through. Neymar calmly anticipates. Diop. El Ainawi. Hakimi aim forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
It's gone for a throw-in. It's going to be another throw. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. And he's heaved it away. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Rafinha, oh, good spread. Cleared away. Brahim Diaz. Bruno sends that a long way. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Neymar. Neymar, that's an imaginative pass. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Vinicius Junior. In by Vinicius Junior.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Vinicius Junior clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Spread out to the left. Marquinhos shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Neymar. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Can he latch on to this? He is through here. And here's Rafinha. Neymar. Rafinha! It's a loose ball. Could be danger here. Hakimi. Do have a chance to counter here. Brahim Diaz. Rafinha. Neymar. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Aimed in towards the centre. So what can they make of this? And it's Diaz. Hakimi. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Matheus Cunha. He's got away. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Caresses it through. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rafinha. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, smashing header! Goal, Brazil! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Brazil have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's played forward. Bruno Guimaraes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rafinha. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Rafinha. Marquinhos. Marquinhos gently done. And that's been won straight back. That has found him in acres of space. Diop attempts a clearance. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
To do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And it's Mazraoui. He came in hard, very hard. Marquinhos. Gabriel looks to the other side. Oh, can he get onto this? Matheus Cunha. Oh, sweet feet. Goes for a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Danilo just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Now it's Matheus Cunha, out to the right. Rafinha, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Unahi forwards and with intent. Casemiro. And it's Danilo. And it's been played through. And he's there to get it away. Brahim Diaz. Can he spark a counter here? And he welcomes it in. And he's managed to get free. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Neymar. Matheus Cunha. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now then, the ball's come loose. Unahi moved on forwards. Over to the left. Swept in. Shoots! Neymar gets it clear, and that's a throw. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. That is lovely. Moved on forwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's onto it in a flash. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Casemiro. Marquinhos. Tries a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've got Reed. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Neymar. Wins the duel this time. Played towards the other side. Neymar. And it's played forward. Now, what about a counter-attack? Diop. Brahim Diaz. Mazraoui. Unahi. Riyad, forwards and with intent. Casemiro. That's really well manoeuvred. Neymar. Aim forwards. El Ainawi does really well to win the ball there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's played forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bruno Guimaraes, Vinicius Junior. And it's made its way to him. Turns and goes back. Danilo. And it's played into the middle. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi hurtling down that right flank. El Ainawi.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Nice physical challenge. Could move up a gear here. Played out to the right. That's really well manoeuvred. Knocks it out wide. Back into the middle. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Searching pass he's played there. Cleared away. Spread out to the left. Ah, such a clever touch. It's anyone's ball now. He could be in here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's run loose here. Neymar. And it's Diaz. Hakimi. And they win it back again. Brazil, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Brahim Diaz. El Ainawi. Unahi. Big chance! Alisson trying to keep this in. Cross goes in there. He can get that clear. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Long ball upfield. Riyad. He can run onto that. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Keeps on running. In it comes. Tries to get it clear. In once more. Riyad, gently done. Hit into the middle, climbs up big! Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Danilo. That looks a good ball through. Rafinha gets into some space. Danilo, it's played into the area. Unahi shifted upfield. Neymar. And here's Rafinha. That is a brilliant interception. El Ainawi forwards and with intent. Brahim Diaz. Out to the right. Gabriel cuts out the pass. And the shot! He's got a goal! Morocco are back in business. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, that's neat. Rafinha. Looking here to chip it through. Vinicius Junior. Hakimi with the clearance. Vinicius Junior. Brahim Diaz. Now this could be a chance. That has been cut short. And here's Vinicius Junior. Tries a deft little ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, good spread. El Ainawi. Danilo. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Matheus Cunha. Diop. Moved on forwards. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Morocco get the ball rolling in the second half.
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. Rafinha. Played back in. And here's Neymar. Takes a shot! The cross comes in. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Unahi. Mazraoui. And it's played forward. Danilo. Brazil ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Lobbed in behind. Oh, well measured. And that was very necessary. El Ainawi. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And he's going to Rex. Oh, that's amazing! A stellar strike from the skipper!
Well, clearly there was some serious talking done in that dressing room during the break, because they've started this second half with much more intent, and the captain's finish was sublime. Just the ideal tonic for the remainder.
Oh, that is a bit special. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Great defending, strong and determined. Casemiro gets over and intercepts. Rafinha. And it's Neymar. Neymar played out to the left flank. Hakimi, that's a lovely, neat pass. Can he get onto this? Oh, some tackle that. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Chance! Cleared without complication. El Ainawi. Clipped into space. And they've got a throw. And he's picked it up out wide. And back out it comes. Casemiro. Neymar. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Out to the left it goes. Danilo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh, a delicate chip through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's really well manoeuvred. Muscular approach does pay off here. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Rafinha played out towards the right wing. Rafinha. Ambitious ball here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And here comes the corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Vinicius Junior. And it's Neymar. Neymar done delicately. Danilo, that's been drilled in. Bruno Guimaraes. And he goes cross-field. Unahi. Hakimi, gently done. Brahim Diaz, out to the right. Hakimi flashes it across, deftly away. Now it's Rafinha. Casemiro forwards and with intent. Mazraoui. And back to the goalkeeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Well, they could break here. Spread out to the left. He has found the way through. Cleared away. Ball is over the line. Gabriel getting this one clear. And that's aimed into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Casemiro. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Brazil really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Danilo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
El Ainaoui played with finesse. Unahi. Gabriel clears it away. Unahi. His real chance! Over to the left. And the finish! So who's he picking out? Casemiro is there, and he can... Oh, shooting chance! The ball is loose, and the chase is on. Casemiro, almost an hour gone. Mazraoui. Marquinhos. Gabriel. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior played out to the left flank. And he's there to clear it. And it's Guimaraes. Neymar.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Danilo wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's onto it in a flash. Hakimi makes the interception. Brahim Diaz, aim forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Matheus Cunha. He's shifting through the gears here. Firmly met. Moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. Now who's going to be first to this? Brahim Diaz. And it's played forward. The pass has gone astray. Danilo shifted upfield. Gabriel. Gabriel chooses to go cross-field. Rafinha. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Unahi. Matheus Cunha. Rafinha. Matheus Cunha. Danilo with the cross. Too much on that, it's gone out. The pass is intercepted.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Danilo. Marquinhos. Danilo. Brahim Diaz. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Neymar. This looks promising. Vinicius Junior. That's tidy. Can he deliver? Nice control. He slings it in. That has been knocked clear. And it's Guimaraes. And here's Neymar. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Marquinhos. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Rafinha. And here's Rafinha. Danilo. And he goes cross-field. Vinicius Junior. And here's Vinicius Junior. This might spell. He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Clearance is short. Vinicius Junior. Chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rafinha with the short one. And it's Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Spread out to the left. Ball driven towards the far post. He's cut it out. Danilo. Nice interception, well timed. Riyad gets rid without sophistication. Vinicius Junior. Now that's well seen too. El Ainaoui. Diop. That's really well manoeuvred. Gabriel, gently done. Rafinha. Oh, they could be caught out here. Here comes another cross. It's really well cleared. That's a corner kick. Keeper beats it away. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Out to the left it goes. Up he goes! Cleared away. Played towards the other side. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Neymar. Neymar, Rafinha. Matheus Cunha.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Morocco clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Matheus Cunha. He's got space in the area. Out towards the flank. And he decides to cross it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Bruno, one ball by the goalkeeper. Casemiro does well to get it back.
Morocco surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Proves too strong, and he has been fouled there. Nahi. Mazraoui elects to cross. Great challenge, time to perfection.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's really well manoeuvred. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Neymar. Matheus Cunha. And he thumps it clear. Brazil have reclaimed it. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he welcomes... Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Mazraoui forwards and with intent.
Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz.
Morocco clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Succumbs to the pressure.
Morocco surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Casemiro shifted upfield. Caught offside that time. El Ainawi, and it's Diaz. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Marquinhos. Vinicius Junior. Gabriel. Danilo looks to get on the end of this. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Marquinhos. Gabriel. Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Back into the middle.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Neymar. Probing pass. Mazraoui with the clearance.
Brazil really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Vinicius Junior tries a measured ball.
Brazil really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's played forward. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Showing good feet. Ainawi. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Morocco given another corner. Ainawi, chance!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Casemiro aim forwards. Danilo played over towards the opposite flank. And a chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Bruno Guimaraes, Gabriel, Bruno Guimaraes, Gabriel, Bruno Guimaraes, moved on forwards. Rafinha is onto it in a flash. Diop. Mazraoui. There's the shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Marquinhos aim forwards. And it's Neymar. Played out to the right. That is a great pick out. Referee's given a throw. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Hakimi has found the net here, of course. Diop looks to the other side. Well timed, excellent interception. Rafinha. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, it's come to nothing. Played into the middle, gets it away.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Gabriel cuts out the pass. Gabriel has got himself a free kick. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Final seconds, this has to be it. And time is up. Brazil illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Brazil definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.